Okay, so Mark Halliwell with Jamie Cureton after the game at Dagenham. Jamie, a special afternoon for you.
Yeah, I suppose it is personally, definitely. To get 250 goals, my career is great, but I think with the position we're in, obviously results, most important. But to get the win and the 250 makes it a bit more sweeter, definitely.
Talk us through it, because it was a bit special.
Yeah, I mean, it got flicked through. I think it fell to Jermaine. He basically flicked it on. He's trying to claim an assist. I said from 35 yards you can't have that, and I think I took a touch. It bounced perfectly for me, and I hit a volley. It's looped over the goalie, so it's a nice one to get for your 250.
Did you look up first? Did you see him off the line and think there's a chance here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of them. I take chances regardless, and basically as soon as it bounced, it bounced nice. So I was always going to hit it. I was quite a way out, so there's no way I was going to run that far. So took the chance, and it's gone in. And I suppose if you don't take those chances and have a go, they don't come off. So I was real pleased.
And talk us through the T-shirt as well.
Yeah, just 250 baby on it. I was trying to figure out really what to put on it, to be honest. I didn't want to just have 250 on it, and I've been to Vegas a few times, and everyone seems to put Vegas baby, and they really sort of mean it. So I thought if I put that at the end of it, it'd sound quite good.
But it got you a yellow card.
It did, yeah. I mean, I didn't take the shirt off. I just wrapped it over the back of my neck, and I mean, the ref has said if I'd have kept it basically in front of me and not gone over my head, then that was it. So it's a bit silly, and then obviously then I'm worried because I only need to do something silly, stand in front of a free kick or anything like that, and you could be red carded. So I had to be a bit careful after that.
But overall, it was a great performance and really good commitment from the team.
Yeah, definitely. That's what the manager asked from us. The season's been very up and down. We haven't got going at all. We've had some good games and then followed up with bad performances. So the performance was utmost today, and we said if commitment, desire, we listed a few things that we needed to do, and we did a lot of them today, but if not all of them, and that's why we've won. And the manager said that you need them every week at this level, and if you can produce that, we've got enough quality in the team that should see us through after that.
You weren't very happy when he took you off, though.
Nah, I hate coming off. I hate not playing. I'm one of them players, but I spoke to him after the game, and he actually apologised to me. I apologised to him. It's just a reaction of I just want to stay on the pitch. I want to play every minute of every game, and just frustrating, but obviously for the good of the team, the manager's seen something and he wanted to see the game out. I accept that. The first initial reaction isn't always great, but we spoke after the game and we were fine, definitely.
I suppose more frustrating given that you've had the time out with injury.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously I missed a hell of a lot of the season. From sort of all pre-season you work up to get going, and 18 minutes in I'm out for 7 weeks, so it's been frustrating, but it's been nice. They've sort of a few sub appearances, and I'm still itching to get in the starting 11, and he's put me in today, and hopefully I've repaid him.
Well, it's 3 goals and you've only started 2 games and come off the bench 2 or 3 times, so it's not a bad strike rate so far.
No, it's not bad. I don't know how long I've played, 120 minutes, something like that. So yeah, 3 and maybe 2 games ain't too bad, and hopefully I can keep that going. I mean, the plan every season is for me to get as many goals as possible. That's why I'm in the team, and hopefully I can get another good haul today, for the season, and it can keep us going up the top of the league.
There's been a few false dawns and we've turned the corners so far this season. Let's hope this is the real one.
Yeah, definitely. We've said it quite a lot. We've said the season starts here, and we finally turned the corner. I don't know how many times we've said it, but today we've performed what we needed today. We've done all the right things, and we can't get too carried away. It's 1 win, and we've got 2 home games now, and we have to back that up and play exactly the same. And I think if we do that, like I said, we've got enough quality in the team that if we do the dirty sort of side of the game and work hard and get in people's faces, then our quality comes through, and we should be winning more games than we're losing.
We've said a lot about Byron this season, and now you've spoken to him quite a lot. But again today, he really bullied those centre halves, didn't he?
Yeah, definitely, and that's what he's got to do. And I'm glad that he's doing it game after game now. It's not 1 game here and then 3 games without. He's really performing, and that's why he's staying in the team. And he's great for me. For someone like myself to play alongside, I'm always thinking he's going to win headers, and he attracts defenders to him, which gives me space. And he probably deserved a goal today, but I think he's pleased with what he's done, and he deserves a lot of credit at the moment.
When you think of it now, it's yourself, Byron, and Terry. You've got 11 goals between you, and that's not. And for a team that's now 17th in the table, that's not too bad.
No, definitely not. I think we've always said that we've got goals within us, and it's just a case of trying to keep clean sheets, or at least keep goals at minimal. And we've done that today, and I always think we'll always score. And the boys are doing well. Terry's obviously disappointed that he's been left out today. I think he realises there's a lot of competition, and we've all got to really, be on our mettle and try and stay in the team.
Great, thanks very much.
No problem, thank you.
Jamie, 1 down, 50 to go. The next target.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I won't go straight for 300. I mean, it's a case now of I'll try and get as many this season, and if I can end up 20 or above, then it gives me something to push for the following year. But like I said, I'm always setting new targets, otherwise it's pointless being in the game, and that's nice to have that out of the way. It's a case for me, I suppose, staying in the team, trying to play week in, week out, and if I do that, then I should be getting goals, and if I see what the total is at the end of the season, and then we can assess. But yeah, I've always said I'll try and push for 800 games and 300 goals now. I mean, otherwise I might as well retire. You've got to push targets, and that'll probably be my next one, but obviously that's a few seasons off at the moment.
Yeah, you said you wanted to get the 250 out of the way early, and you have in terms of game time, haven't you? Even though it's taken you a few weeks longer because of the injury.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I say, as opposed to games, I've done it quite quick, which is what I wanted to do, because otherwise, like we say, we keep talking about it. So that's done, done and dusted. The win's great, and now we move on, and hopefully we get more wins, and I can score more goals, and then hopefully come the end of the season we're talking about I'll reach 20 or whatever, and we can see where we end up. And like I say, the aim is still to get out of the division. We still feel we're more than capable of doing it. We know if we put a run together, you can soon get yourself up the table. So it's nice. We've got a base. I think as an overall performance for 90 minutes, that's probably the best we've done. And we need to now move on, and we can still do better. We still believe there's a lot more to come from us. So we've just got to keep performing. There's no point resting on our laurels this week and thinking we've cracked it, because we know how the game can be. You can suddenly lose again. So we have to kick on and keep performing like that. And I think the more we perform like that, the more we'll win.
Yeah, it was always going to be a special goal, however it ran in, wasn't it, your 250th? But to score one like that, I think it would be...
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I've scored a few in my time. I don't mind shooting from outside the box, and it just dropped nicely, and that was it. I probably should have scored in the first seconds from the corner. We'd worked on it and put me straight in, and my eyes lit up, and I've swiped at it and missed it. But it was nice. Like I say, it bounced perfectly, and I'm always going to take them sort of opportunities. And luckily, I caught it well. Probably not as well as I like. Maybe softly it seemed to be, because it seemed to float a bit, and I was thinking, is it going in? And it's obviously dipped over the goalie, and it settled us down a bit. And it was great. Like I say, I wouldn't have probably been too happy if we'd have drew or lost today, having scored. And like I say, the win is important, but to get the 250 and a win is a lot better.
Yeah, it was nice at the end. Fans gave you a good ovation as you went off as well, didn't they?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've not really seen a lot of me, but what they have, I've managed to get goals for them. So. They've travelled, all over the place, and haven't really got performances from us. So there's nothing better than when your travelling fans come and you win. You send them home, they've got a long drive home, and they can, feel a bit happy about their weekend.
Yeah. What are you going to do with that T-shirt now?
I actually thought I'm going to try and get it signed by most of the sort of strikers I've played with. So I'm going to have to do a bit of trekking around, try and get hold of a few old friends, and I think I'm going to try and get it signed by a lot of my old strike partners, and I'll put it away. And hopefully I'll be getting a 300 one out in a couple of years' time.
Yeah, brilliant. Cheers, Jamie. Well done.
No problem.